Wood smoking on my dragons, divine righteous, almighty greats, overachieving, never slacking. So I'm back with some Nightwish. It's been a little while. I've been waiting for something new. There's certain people right now, certain musicians, certain bands, certain groups. I'm just waiting for something new to drop. And this is something new. So we got Nightwish, Perfume of the Timeless official music video. Original link in the description. Let's get to it. Here we go. Let me make make sure my headset plugged in. Okay. And I'ma see you guys at the end. That's a lot of ancestors. It says, think for a moment about how many struggles and battles, how much sadness, happiness, love stories, confusion they had to undergo. Yeah. I'm already liking this.
We are their air dust on their palm. We are because of a million loves. We're the perfume of the timeless, last sighs on a deathbed. We are their air dust on their palm. We are because of a million loves. We're the perfume of the timeless, last sighs of a million loves.
Was I expecting that? No, not at all. 1,000,000% wasn't expecting that. I was expecting something completely different. Um, but am I thrilled? Yes, I'm very thrilled because they take it up a notch. They tend to take it up a notch. If I had to really sum this up, like from someone who, like I don't know, no, someone just off the visual. Let's start there. The visual in the beginning with the text where they were talking about our ancestors. Right? To sum this up, really, what I seen was that everything's interconnected, and nothing really dies. Right? It's like everything kind of at the end of something is the birth of something else. Like so for them to say, okay, our ancestors, everything they went through, from this instant, it's like that genetic memory still lives within us, within our DNA. Some may call it junk DNA and different things like that. So a good example is, and what's crazy is I've had a meditation actually, very similar to this right here. Hold on, the part where this lady like jumps. I'm not sure where it was at, but there's this part I gotta find it. Like that's crazy to me. It's just like they're showing everything from reptiles to mammals to humans and the ocean and the fish. It's like they're just showing how everything's just working. Like everything plays a part. I feel like that's the main message here. Everything plays a part. Nothing ever really dies, and we're all kind of built. We're all building off of each other. Hold on, hold on, hold on. That's interesting. I'm going to tell you why that's interesting. Because, and this is all broken down from my perspective based on what I know. When you look at cultures, African cultures, native cultures, just any native, aboriginal, whatever culture around the world, you'll know that like when they would wear those coats or the skins of those animals, there was certain ritual. A lot of them would do certain rituals where they pray to that animal. They pray to that animal so that they could harness that energy. So it almost feels like with her having that around her, it almost looks like a coat almost. It's just like that energy now lives through her, which once again kind of goes back to what I was saying about everything. Everything is interconnected. Everything is connected. It's like if you had a grandfather that you were close to and he transitions, he passes away, he still lives through you. And if you guys shared, say, similar music, or he put you on to a certain music that, like, say, some old school music, and you start to listen to it, and the older you get, you start to actually like it, and you start to kind of bop to it the way he did. That's the genetics being alive within you. obviously that probably wasn't a coat, but I'm just, like I said, I'm just breaking it down off of little pieces of things that I know. Yeah, the way she's jumping. I had a meditation before like that, where I was in like some wild jungle, just jumping on giant trees and all type of stuff. That's crazy, because that was a woman. Hold on. Was that a woman that... It looks like a woman, but then she dives into another world, another chapter, goes into another chapter, and comes out in water as a male almost. Looks like a woman. It could be a guy, but it looks like a woman. It's like our soul, honestly, just taking these different journeys through these different realms of creation, and everything is just interconnected, and like it's perfume of the timeless. And then right here, right? Charles Darwinism works. So like when you see this soul, this spirit, just kind of walking through this library, it gives off vibes of the akashic records, right? It gives off and you know, and I'm looking up right here Charles Darwin, which was a naturalist and geologist. So wow, they're kind of, and they're paying homage to him in a sense by putting his books in there. It says his proposition that all species of life have descended from a common ancestor is now generally accepted and considered a fundamental concept in science. Once again, pretty much saying we're all connected, and it's almost like this soul is, like I said, it gives off vibes of the akashic records, which is, they say, in different planes of existence, like the astral plane. There's this literally library that has access to any information, past, present, and future, and it's called the Akashic Records. And this is the vibes that it gives off when you see the spirits, like it's in the Akashic Records. The spider, you know, think of a spider web, how a spider just, it webs everything together. That symbolism is pretty powerful. Spiders are very, very powerful, very, especially in different mythologies around the world. I swear it's like different spirits studying in the Akashic Records. You know, I'm looking up the lyrics real quick. I want to know exactly. Let me get to them lyrics. So, just to read off some lyrics, right? Something from the earth came, something for the world. Mosaic of broken, fragile pieces, tesserae of the deceased, born to a novel world, endless chain unbroken, silent clocks rewinding, my song it is for mankind, embers to the stars, we are there here, dust on their palm. We are because of a million loves. We are the perfume of the timeless. Let's go. Last sighs on a deathbed. Time set for a curious ghost. lived, plain, and epic. So right there, time set for a curious ghost. Look at those spirits. Look at them studying. Goes back to what I was saying about the akashic records vibes, right? So time set for that. This is. I mean, whew. Not everybody gonna get this, even get a little bit of this. To be honest, a lot of people will watch this and just completely zone out and be like, "Ah, I'm good." Here's something that gets me though. Okay, so when they were talking about our ancestors, and it has us, we are because of a million loves. So, about a year and a half ago, I had this dream that I was in Salem, Massachusetts. I was just talking to one of my clients about this. She's in her 70s, very, very open-minded woman, amazing woman. So I'm talking to her about this. So about a year and a half ago, I had this dream, literally like this very vivid dream. I'm walking through this wooded area in Salem, Massachusetts. I've never been there a day in my life. Would love to go. Was supposed to go last year. Ended up getting too busy. But I'm walking through this wooded area, and I come out of it. I cross the street, and then I turn, what was it, like right or left? I turn, and there's a hotel, and I go inside the hotel, and it's crazy because then I wake up, I look it up, and I seen that, okay, there's this, what was it, like a something, what was it, 8 acres, maybe more, park in Salem, and then you cross the street, it was just like my dream, and then there's a turn, you go down a little bit, and there was this hotel that was just like my dream with the different entrances and all that. And I was, I posted on my Instagram last year, but I was telling my client about it recently. And she's, like I said, she's an older woman, a lot of life experience. She was like to me, well, do you have, where's your father's side from, your paternal side? Because my maternal side, they're Nigerian. I said, well, my paternal my paternal side, my father's side, they're American. They're American. So she said, there's maybe she said that sounds like some type of genetic memory. You probably had an ancestor that was, for whatever reason, was around Salem, and that genetic memory lives through you. I'm like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. I did study it. I seen that there was actually a lot of even if we're talking about so-called black folks, there was a lot of them that was up there, with the Underground Railroad and things like that. But who knows? It don't even got to be a so-called black ancestor. It could be someone that was of a whole nother, so it's like, it's very interesting when we sit down and we really talk about these things, because it's like, that's crazy. And she also said, maybe I should study what's underneath that hotel. Maybe I should study that. So and then I ended up finding out that it's a very, very, very haunted hotel. It's known to be haunted. So that was very interesting. And that goes with the theme. Perfume of the timeless, right? We have to study ourselves in order to get the truth. We have to look within. We have to study our dreams in order to get the truth. Because when I look at this video, I just see one big dream. Don't it remind you of a dream? Don't it remind you of a meditation? Everything that's happening in this video, all this different symbology, but it all has a meaning. Whew, I'm going to stop there. Nightwish, Perfume of the Timeless, official music video. Shout out to Nightwish. And matter of fact, let me say this too. So I looked up right here. I looked up, I see certain comments, and someone said this definitely needs a few more listens. After 2 listens, I have to say that the mix of the vocals is pretty chaotic, especially in the chorus. Floor's voice sounds like background vocals. That being said, I get more and more goosebumps listening to this great song, new song, Bombtastic. I think they meant to say melodic and heavy. And I believe it was meant to be mixed like that for a reason, because it's chaos. Basically saying like, it's all, like I said, it's all connected. The chaos, to this, to that. Everything has its reasoning. Everything has its importance. I feel like it's supposed to take you here and there and there and there. Think about like how the universe is and the stars. Something always booming and bopping and banging and zooming and da-da. It's like all this chaos is constantly happening. All this creation, I guess you could say. So I feel like the vocals were meant to be mixed a certain way, because I see a couple more people who, are feeling like they weren't really too into the mix of it. Like right here, someone, Kitty Press said, as usual, the music is excellent. The mixing is another story, though. I want to be able to hear Floor without straining to work out what she's saying. The mix needs adjusting, especially in the chorus. It's a great song, but the mixing lets it down. Unfortunately, I just, once again, I feel like personally, from my perspective, I really feel like it's like that for a reason. I really feel like I said, that they did that. They did that for a reason, and I bet you they would probably say that too if they were asked that. But with that being said, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all. Well, I did this on a Saturday. I'm gonna drop this tomorrow on a Sunday. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Original link in the description. I'm looking forward to the comments. Much love, y'all.